In a shocking turn during yet another chaotic night in Portland, conservative journalist Nick Sortor was arrested after rescuing a burning American flag from anti-ICE protesters. The viral footage has ignited national debate when defending the U.S. flag becomes grounds for detention. What does that say about free expression and the law enforcement's bias? Joining us to discuss this and so much more is Victoria Churchill. She's a Capitol Hill reporter and Young Voices contributor. Victoria, good to see you and welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to be on with you.
So your thoughts overall with regard to what we saw unfold and how the law enforcement handled it?
Yeah, I think it's an important point here first to talk about. Of course, First Amendment protects free speech, free expression. Flag burning is a part of that. Now, of course, we can say that that is allowed under the First Amendment, but also agree that it's morally reprehensible and that if liberal cities want to uphold the First Amendment, they need to go ahead and make sure that they not only protect those that want to do things that I personally find morally reprehensible, but that they also protect the First Amendment when it comes to journalists. And it seems like in this case, at least from what I know, that they only preferred one part of the First Amendment and decided to disregard another one.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I got to tell you, quite troubling. You and I are both journalists, and to think that journalists would not be protected in this manner is yet again troubling. You made mention of what you know. Is there anything else that you can share with us surrounding that entire ordeal?
Well, no, I think in any case, there's always more facts that come out. And so I'm just making my conclusions based off of the facts that are publicly available at this moment, which I think is the best that we can do.
Let's talk about patriotism versus partisan. That should never be an issue. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Americans of all stripes should be proud to be Americans, but I think right now there is definitely one side of the aisle that says that they are proud to be Americans versus the other side of the aisle, I believe, doesn't right now. And, primarily, as you mentioned in the top of the show, I cover Capitol Hill. And I think that that is nowhere more apparent than on Capitol Hill, where lots of politicians that are Democrats have decided to hold up the payments during the government shutdown, which of course is happening right now, that they are going ahead and prioritizing a very niche group of, if you listen to some on the right, particularly illegal aliens, not even Americans, not even people that can vote for these members of Congress, over the needs of so many others, and especially our military and our law enforcement and other just essential services that many Republicans and Democrats alike rely on. And so partisanship, as far as we look at it on Capitol Hill, I think it's been chosen by some over patriotism.
Yeah, it's really interesting yet again to see how all of this is unfolding, and obviously we will have to keep a very close eye on just that. We have been speaking with Victoria Churchill, Capitol Hill reporter and Young Voices contributor, kind enough to join us right here on the Live Zone. We appreciate you, Victoria. Make it a great day.
Thank you so much. Always great to be with you.
All right, folks, we'll take our first break. On the flip side of that break, October, National Cybersecurity Month. We'll discuss that and so much more next.